Hello everyone and welcome to today's morning report with me, Rich Perry, market analyst at Tank Markets on Wednesday the 14th of January. The financial markets are again under significant pressure. The big move overnight has come with the fact that not only the oil price is falling, but copper is down well over 6% today. You've got this chart on copper that I'll show you now. That's the oil price that is under significant pressure still, but the big one, that big move in copper overnight, and that has had a significant impact in Asian trading, and that's fallen into the European trading hours, and certainly with the big weighting of resources stocks such as oil, the oil majors, and also mining stocks on the FTSE 100. The FTSE is under huge downside pressure. 1.6% is how the FTSE is trading down, over 100 points to the downside. There has also been in the early hours of this morning, or early in the European trading anyway, the ECJ, the European Court of Justice, has given some recommendations on its views on its views of the outright monetary transactions, or the OMT, as part of the European Stability Mechanism, which is the ECB's attempt at stabilising the euro. Now, it has suggested that the ESM is perfectly legal, and with the condition that it doesn't directly involve the ECB in funding governments. Now, that sort of is alongside how the OMT is meant to work anyway. It's sort of delving into the secondary market, so no real change that it's got there on the views of this morning, and it sort of doesn't really make a great deal of difference. It sort of does keep the door open to quantitative easing from potentially for quantitative easing at the next meeting on the 22nd of January. And the euro has slightly given up some of its earlier gains, and also one of the reasons why the DAX is performing so much better than FTSE, for example. Again, also the DAX finding support with that news. So it does leave quantitative easing still on the table, and however, because of the fact that the decision was non-binding, and it sort of does leave the door open still to future legal challenges of the ECB's actions. So it's not a great deal of difference, but we move on now to the 22nd of Jan, where the ECB has its next meeting. So volatility is the big driver of today. Massive jump in volatility yesterday. Big fluctuations on Wall Street overnight. Big gains early in the day were gave way to sharp losses, and then it sort of fell away and just settled at around about 0.3% down on the S&P 500. But certainly the weakness has been filtered through into the European session. In terms of forex markets, the big winner today is the it's the Japanese yen, which has strengthened significantly against the dollar today, over one big figure lower on the dollar yen chart. And we've got the dollar index here, which basically is in this consolidation mode, and that's being reflected in the fact that cable is still sort of consolidating sideways, euro is still consolidating sideways. I'm going to talk about both of those in a minute, but certainly it just the consolidation in the forex markets is still continuing really, but within that, the yen is certainly strengthening. Now, what we've got today is the retail sales for the States. That's at 130. And that is expected just come back actually just on a month-on-month basis, just to in terms of Reuters estimates, and actually a decline of 0.1% month-on-month. And then also you've got Mark Carney, who's speaking about the financial stability report as well this afternoon at 2:15. Oh, well, that's a lot to go on today. I've still got my chart of the day, which is silver. Silver has not really followed gold higher. Gold broke above its equivalent high of the December peak the other day. 1733 is the equivalent peak on silver. That remains intact, but there is definitely a bit of a base pattern potentially going on here. You've got the momentum indicators which continue to pull higher. RSI pushing above 60, which I think is a key level. That is above 60 and at a 6-month high on the RSI, so that's interesting. Also, we've got the MACD lines sort of trying to push positive. The overnight trading has just pulled back on the silver price. Now it's back into this support band that comes in between 16, I think 16, is it 13? Hold on. Come on, 1616 on the downside, and around about that 1660 resistance of that breakout. It's come back in towards that, and I'm expecting that to sort of now start to form some support, because I still believe that there is further upside in this silver chart, and I think it could well be looking to push higher and test that key resistance at 1733. So this may well even be a nice little buying opportunity on silver today. A break below that 1616 support would be certainly put a spanner in the works in terms of the recovery as well, so that could be a nice little stop for you. Anyway, I wish you good luck in your trading on silver today. So much going on with financial markets, moving around all over the place. Big volatility still remains, and it doesn't look like it's going to give up any volatility anytime soon. So I wish you good luck in your trading, and I'll speak to you later.